Let's get this trade copier in the game on the apex, which it is. We're looking for a break of resistance. Let's anticipate the break. Let's give it a few minutes. Boy, that ES is very tempting on the scalper. ES June. My strategies are on June. I'm going to enable my scalper. My ES scalper. I like to take these trades when price or long trade price is above the VWAP, and I get these crosses come in. That means momentum is pinned to the top. My 15 is above the 50. My 15 and 50 are both green. And I'm not headed into any type of support or resistance. So I get this confluence signal telling me that a number of your indicators are all lined up. The software does a great job of defining risk. And that's telling me that risk right now is low. That the probability of getting a good long trade is high. Just popped in. Our profit goal is $250 to $500 per day. We don't want to risk more than $250 on any given trade. $250 to $300. Come on, pop up higher. Let's go. The market had that big gap up overnight, which has me second guessing this entry. I really think the market might fill in that gap. Come on, go right back up to resistance. Let's go. Nice. Well, if that NASDAQ bounces up one time, we might get to 250 on that E-mini. Boy, this NASDAQ is going the wrong way on me. Come on. Hey, Mike, good morning. Gotcha. Thank you. Come on, one leg up. Come on. One leg up. Let's go. All right. Perfect. So we got to our profit goal very quick and easy today. Well, it's never easy. It was quick though. We took our entry with the with crosses on the scalper. I reached my profit goal and exited the trade and was able to get 300 across 5 accounts. Let me tell you, this trade could catch some legs. The way that I changed the trade management on this strategy, what was kind of unique about this trade was even though the Nasdaq was kind of going, headed down, the ES was moving up. Usually there's a correlation in the direction. Today it was almost inversed. If the Nasdaq goes up, this E-mini trade's gonna run right through the profit target. But that's one of the entries that we look for. We look for the ES on these breakout trades where momentum is pinned to the top and market structure wise, I'm clear of the VWAP in any areas of resistance in this case. And we look to reach our profit goal when these crosses come up. That's a signal B entry. Signal B long. You can see the text and marker on my chart. And the scalper is up $1,000 at 9:43 a.m. Look at the golden goose. Holy moly. Gold retirement plan, golden goose. Let's take a look at a gold chart. Scalpers back in long. The gold's not in a position right now. We've got a really great bot on crude oil. Let's see where gold is trading. Gold is trading at 5,000. Very surprising. You think with this war, the way gold was moving prior, crude just jumped in short. The way gold was moving prior to the war in Iran, you would think gold would be at 6,500 right now. Right, Rao? It was on fire. Gold and silver were both on fire. Now they're sideways. So we're trading the June contract months on the index equities. Today is contract rollover day. Crude oil and gold right now are our 1-2 punch, along with the ES scalpers, and again, riding that move up higher. Look at this scalper go. Again. Let's take a look at the stock market. I want to welcome the new members that came aboard this weekend. Welcome. It's not, Rao. I really thought that this unrest in the Middle East would cause. Well, we saw it. I mean, crude oil is through the roof, but I really thought gold would be a safe haven, and everybody would stockpile their money into it. Goes to show you, whatever I think, do the opposite. Oh yeah, the stock market. Nvidia is up nicely. Palantir, green, gold. The ETF gold is up slightly, and the silver ETF is up slightly. The Dow is up 1.25%. S&P 500 1.25%. Russell 1.75%, and the Nasdaq 1.3%. So everything is up this morning. If you've got a retirement plan, if you've got a retirement account, you're having a good day. Look at this ES scalper. Now, if the P&L on the scalper goes to 500, my stop is going to lock in 250 bucks, which is my profit goal for the day. Um, yeah, the Jim Cramer effect, exactly. I also refer to it as the George Costanza effect from Seinfeld, but Jim Cramer is a better one. So look at silver's on fire. Let's take a look at the silver. You might have already reached a profit goal. Oh, wow. Look at silver. May. Let's make sure silver is trading in the May contract. It is. Let's reset it. Might have hit my profit goal. Silver's trading at $81.50. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. I've got this cough. What started as laryngitis turned into a cold, a head cold, and a cough. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Silver's in. Let's take a look at silver. Wow, it's been very active. Silver's our #1 bot today. Listen, silver is not our most consistent bot. In fact, most of the time it loses, to be perfectly honest. The way our methodology works is we have our best bots, the NQ best bot and the ES best bot, that find the bots that are performing the best. It scans the entire portfolio of strategies, and it will automatically choose the best bot to trade for you. So it eliminates the guesswork. But we do have some days that some of these bots that we're testing on crude oil, gold, silver, they find the ebb and flow of the market and do extremely well. They come up on what we call our leaderboard. This is my leaderboard. I refer to this as the what have you done for me latelys, right? These are the bots that are winning today. Today's the day we need to hit our profit goal. Today's the day we need to make some money. What it did last week or last month is really insignificant. We want to find the bot that can get us to our profit goal today. The way we do it is we put weight on the bots that are performing the best when? Today. Today. If they did good last week, that was wonderful. But which one is going to help me today? That's what this leaderboard is all about. Okay? Sure, we like to make sure it's not an outlier and looking at a little bit further of a look back. But I really put a lot of weight on my leaderboard because the market has an ebb and flow that changes by the hour. It's a very news-driven market. So I like to keep a close eye on my leaderboard as to which bot I should trade to get me to my profit goal. We've got a beautiful leaderboard today. A number of options that we can go to. Both of our best bots are on. The ES best bot is taking the same trades as the ES scalper. No surprise there. Why? Because the ES scalper is the #1 ES bot. So if the ES best bot was to pick one to take the same trades as, it only makes sense it would take the ES scalper, right? The NQ best bot is also on the leaderboard. I'm not exactly sure which trades that one is taking. Let's go back to the NASDAQ. I always like to watch my 20 Unirankos on the NASDAQ or whatever comes on my leaderboard. Let's take a look at the retirement plan and, oops. Retirement plan has no trades today on the June contract month. Hey, good morning, Tess. What they do have an indicator called the watermark indicator that I could share with you. However, what you're looking at on my charts, I have a JPEG of the instrument name. that I can also send you. And if you right click on your chart and go to properties, there's a chart background image. And if I click here, I could choose the JPEG that I have saved that will import and use as the background on my chart. So you would want either the watermark indicator, which I believe is a free indicator, or a JPEG that has the instrument name printed on it like that. Look at the scalper go. Now the scalper just went up 500, so it locked in 250. It's tight. It's a tight squeeze. But my profit goes 250. Now, anything I can get above 250 is great. The ES is a very hard instrument to manage, I've learned, because it's 1250 a tick. It would be a little easier using a 2-contract strategy on the micros, I believe. But using a 1-contract strategy on the minis, when we bring our stop to break even and lock in 250 bucks, it's a tight squeeze. But the market is actually moving very nicely, and it could give it some wiggle room here. Yeah, it's called the watermark indicator. Look in the ecosystem. I believe it's a free indicator. Somebody shared it with me. I think I still have it on my other computer. I could send it to you, Tess. You're welcome. Silver's back in. ES Scalper's up $1,400. Nice. Take it. Take it to the house. Take it to the bank. Just popped in again. Let's see if we get this break of resistance here. Let's pivot over to our leapfrog. The leapfrog is down 270 for this session. We look our other trade that we like to take is the opening range breakout. We'd like to see a break of this area of resistance. Look at this. This ES scalper is up 250, 275 again. Let's see if we get the break to the upside. Watch this leapfrog through this resistance. Crude oil's back in. Crude oil's up 910 right now. 960. Gold retirement plan 790. Those two bots have been red hot. Look at this gold retirement plan for this month. My gold retirement plan for March is up 10 grand. I kid you not. Trading one contract, $1,600 drawdown. When does it make the money? If I change weekly to half hour of the day and put it on entry time. This is when my gold bot does the best. Number one time to trade it is at 8 a.m. But look at this window of opportunity. Between 9:30 and 1 o'clock, it could do no wrong. Well, a little bit wrong, but nothing's perfect. But this is absolutely beautiful right here. $10,000 trading one contract on gold. 70% win rate. Our losers are just a little bigger than our winners. But with 70% win rate, that's okay. Very little drawdown. This is the crude bot here. Sub 700. Yeah, it is, Tony. It's in April. The golden goose. The goose is loose. Maybe it breaks resistances on this move here. That ES scalper is loving this. Here it goes again. Low volume. This is the, the day of the month that volume is split between two contract months. You can see my NQ March is at 107,000 and the NQ June is at 109,000. It just passed it. So the volume is split between two contract months. It's almost 6 of one, a half dozen of the other. They're almost exactly equal. But it's a shame that we're only getting half of the volume because of the split. The market is moving a little bit slower today, if you notice, because of that volume split. Let's see if we get to break a resistance. It's coming back up to retest it. We've got a great indicator called the high volume candles. There it goes. There's the break. Let's see if it has some follow through. Our scalper's loving it. It's up another 325. This is another trade we'd love to take on this NQ30, the leapfrog through resistance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tony C. You got a friend in me, my friend. Got those high volume candles right there at that area of resistance, which now is maybe become support. We'll see. There's the blue candle. That's the one we wanted. The leapfrog's in a nail biter here. Here it goes. Very low volume. My goodness. 500 contracts a minute. Okay, now we're at break even plus or minus. There's no risk on this trade. We got a free ride to the upside if it matures. Next, we'll get into our leapfrog. We get into our leapfrog, we have the potential for a home run. My P&L has to get to 375 for the leapfrog. But now there is no risk. You can't lose money on this trade. Little bit higher. Little higher. Come on, push up. Come on, push up. The scalper made another 250. Trying to get in my profit window. Got a nail biter on the leapfrog. Stop me at a break even. That's a crying shame. On the ES scalper, hey Achi, thanks for joining us this morning. Highly recommend anyone joining us uses a username that doesn't have your real name in it. We've got a sick individual that's sending messages. Actually, the default settings, I changed them just a little bit. Let me show you what my settings are. My trade management is on the scalper. No, I was saying I'm glad you didn't use your real name. There's nothing to apologize about. Yeah, let me show it to you. No, you're smart because listen, there's crazy people on the internet, and we've got one that makes it his full-time job to send people emails. Okay, so everything is the same up top. The only difference that you'll find is here in my ATM strategy. Since my profit goal is $250 a day, what I did was if the trade goes 40 ticks, which would be plus 500, I'm going to take 28 ticks of profit. It squeezes the trade terribly. I got to be the first to admit. That means if it goes to 40 ticks, your stop will pop up to plus 28. I really only need it to go to plus 25. So let me give myself a little more room. So now I'll get 15 ticks of wiggle room if it does pop up. 25 times 1250 is going to be about 300 bucks. So my stop will go to, my P&L will be 300 if it gets stopped out, which is my daily profit limit. Then I've moved my profit goal from 180 to 120. My stop is only 25 ticks. I don't want to risk more than $300 on any given trade. I don't want to take a loser and be on the sideline. I'm trading a $50,000 eval or $50,000 PA account. I have to be conservative. I always look at what my risk is on any trade before I take it. I know in my mind what I'm willing to lose on one trade, and that's what my stop will be. And then I have my profit target window is at 30, meaning if this trade goes to plus 90, my profit target will jump up to plus 60. I'll lock in, instead of just 25 ticks, it'll go up to 6. My stop will go to 60 ticks, plus 60 ticks. And then I'll start leapfrogging with a 12 tick offset. So that's all I've changed. That's all I've changed on that ES scalper. Everything else is the same. I make sure that it takes trend trades. My 15 needs to be above the price, or 15 above or below on the signal C entry. On the signal B entry, I use my 15 and 50 above and below. And the 15 signal is the color. I want them both to be green for a long trade, both red for a short. Market structure, I want them to be both below price or above price, whether I'm going long or short. And then for the signal A, that's the reversals. I'll just use the 50 signal to prevent a counter trend trade. Whenever I make any changes to my strategy, I always scroll down and make sure that I'm in the correct instrument before I click OK. You're welcome. Let's see if we break resistance. I always like to put my profit target right below resistance. I want to take the risk off the trade quicker. If price bounces off of resistance and it doesn't reach my profit target, it's silly not to move my. I always want price to have a clear shot to my profit target. I don't want anything impeding its progress to my profit target. Here's crude. Crude is in long. Last Monday, a week ago from today, this bot set the single day record. Crude came down to $94 a barrel. I'm saying came down to, which is still elevated, but it was at over 100. Those changes were the ES scalper. Tony, I'm going to give you a call after and answer your questions. Listen, the way the settings come out of the box, the strategy will make more money. I want you to know that. The reason I changed it is just my personal style of trading and what my profit goals are, which are relevant to the size of the account I'm trading and what my personal goals are. The way they come out of the box, it will be more profitable. I just can't take any big drawdown. And if I get to over 250, I'm happy. That's my profit goal. I'm not looking really to make $1,000 a day. Now, using a copier, if I make 250 and I've got 5 accounts, it is $1,000 a day. Crude oil's in trouble. Boy, this scalper just keeps scoring 250s. I did share my chart template in the Discord chat that has these crosses in the same positions as me. When I see these crosses and a break through the VWAP or a breakthrough resistance, especially ones that have these blue candles in them, I love to go with that signal B entry on the ES scalper. Send me an email, Achi, to support@rightlinetrading.com. Let me put it in the chat. Yeah, of course. I am using the 8U on the ES scalper. Yes. I'll be happy to meet with you and share any settings or templates that I have. Here comes oil back from the abyss. Look how that yellow candle, the high volume candles show the sellers in control of the market. Great signals. We're going to be launching a St. Patrick's Day special. St. Patrick's Day special starts today. We're going to have a sale on all of our trading systems. We're going to make the lifetime license the same price as the annual. So if you're waiting for the right time, it might be today or tomorrow. We're getting the website updated as we speak. The actual data series on this, maybe that's what you were asking me. Well, I've got it on my Heikin-Ashi chart, so I'll leave it. But the actual data series that the bot is trading crude on is an 8 Unarenko. It's this one. Maybe that's what you were asking me, Achi. You're right. The crude template is on an 8 Unarenko. I'm looking at it on a Heikin-Ashi bar, a 1-minute Heikin-Ashi over here. Low volume, low volume. It's that time of the month, that time of the quarter, really, that we roll our contracts coming in here in tax season. KRO, good morning. Oh, you were looking at the ES? Gotcha. Yes, my ES is on an 8U. The scalper is. This ES scalper's on an 8U. ES Best Bot is at 736, taking the same trades as the scalper. I noticed that it's not in this trade. It might have pivoted to a different ES bot. I couldn't imagine which one. But for one reason or another, it chose not to take the trade, this last entry. Wow. 1800. Exactly, because the trade management is different, Achi. That's what I was saying. The way you have it is actually more profitable. I changed mine because my profit goal is 250 to 500. So once the bot goes up 250 and gets about 3 or 4 more points of wiggle room, I bring my stop up quicker, which works out to really not making as much money because of the reason you just showed. Had I let that trade evolve and not move my stop, I would have caught the entire move. Because of my conservative trade management strategy, I got wicked out where yours didn't. That's why I said the way it comes out of the box is actually more profitable. That crude trade is maturing nicely. Oh, it got wicked out. It's up 11.20. Let's look at the numbers today on crude. Here comes the NASDAQ is setting up for a short on the leapfrog. Watch this short. My NQ20 just broke below my 50, 3/4 of the bar. We're looking for a short on this leapfrog. Oh, where are my strategies? That was, let me tell you, that was a beautiful signal B entry short. Mack truck should be in. Mack truck is in. The 20 Unarenkos on the NASDAQ are always bots to watch. That's the Mack truck, the sniper, the retirement plan. Doesn't get caught up in the whipsaw with those bigger Unarenko bars. Crude oil's right back in. Crude oil long. When this bot gets hot, there's no stopping it, let me tell you. It's up $1,200 right now for the session. Mack truck coming right down into my profit window. Just hit. Excuse me. Look at this MNQ power play. This MNQ power play, let me tell you, it is a great bot. If you like to trade the micros on the NASDAQ, man, we've got one that really does well. I love this bot. It's called the Power Play. And last year, I mean, we went on a win streak with that bot like you don't believe. Silver's back in for a monster, another monster winner. Okay, it's in the leapfrog. Cruise in that leapfrog. Another 350 for gold. Excuse me, crude oil. MNQ. AI MNQ 30 range. Let's check out that power play on the MNQ. Seems to be doing very well today. AI MNQ 30 range. Power play. Wrong one. MNQ. Here we go. Wow. Let's kick in our profit target a little quicker. We got a great day of trading ahead. Actually, behind me is going to be David Wise today at 11:30. It's going to be a separate link. It'll be a different live stream in YouTube. If you go to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that live stream come available and go live at 11:30. 11:30. Just a recap of today's session. This is the leaderboard, which bots perform the best on my computer. We took one trade on the ES scalper across 5 evals using a trade copier, and we hit our daily profit goal of about $300 across all 5 accounts. We made a total of $1587 on those 5 Apex accounts. And we did it using that ES scalper. And we just kind of followed those crosses earlier in the session. And got some really nice long entries there. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I hope everyone has a great week ahead. And God willing, we will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel. We're going to rinse and repeat and do the same thing again. Last trade, everybody. Let's watch the power play on the micro NASDAQ. Trying to get in the profit window. Well, I moved my profit target on this one. And it hit it right at resistance. And it just popped in again. Let's let this one run. With the micros, we could be a little more liberal with our stop and give it more room. Between 10 and 11, this bot crushes it. Does extremely well on the micros. Between 10 and 11 each day. Not that it's going to win every trade, it's not. But it wins more than it loses, I can tell you that for sure. Have a blessed week, everybody. A great rest of your day. I only pray that every day is just like today with trading, that we can all find our profit goal and be in the winner's circle. We've got some really great setups and different trades that we look for now that really give us a good chance of getting that winner's circle. We've got some great trades that we look for. Just playing our leaderboard. And we're going to continue to be conservative and wait for our setups. Last trade trade of the day. Here we go. We've got some pretty cool trade management on this one. We're trading 5 micros. The volume is split up between March and June's contract month, so we're not getting a lot of volume like we normally do. Not as much whipsaw. Actually, it might be a good thing. There goes crude oil again. We got crude on the left. micro NASDAQ on the right. We're trying to get crude oil into our profit window. We're trying to get them both in our profit window. Let's see when it kicks in on this one. The NASDAQ needs a break of support. Some good selling pressure, though. Might find it. Crude is maturing nicely. Getting our window. Now we're in the window. Now only good things can happen. Only good things. Let the good times roll on this crude oil trade. Okay, crude's out, but listen, $1,660 on crude today. Let's see what type of drawdown it had. Here's the summary on crude. Had max drawdown was 540. This bot today, and listen, it was on the leaderboard from the jump. It came right to the top of the leaderboard. This bot, if you don't have it, is in our Discord chat. Grab it. Don't trade it every day. Trade it when it comes to the top of your leaderboard. This is exactly why I like to bring my stop right up to resistance. Because what happened was we had a nice winner and it bounced off resistance, and now there's a chance that we turn a winning trade into a losing trade. And there's nothing more frustrating than that. But who knows? This thing could come all the way back down and hit our profit target. We had a member not long ago who told me it right here in the chat. He said it's better to get a half a loaf than a poke in the eye. Nothing but a poke in the eye. Here it comes. It's coming back down. Let's see if it breaks it this time. We got some momentum. Pushing it lower. Here it comes. Come on down. Oh, just got hung up on that last leg. The last line of defense. If it makes it through, we could have some running room here. The last line of defense. Another retracement. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day, a great week. We're going to hang in there for a couple more minutes. I'm very curious to see how the trade ends. And I won't shut off the live stream until it ends. I might have to take a bathroom break, but I'll leave it running. We got half the volume on the March contract month, half the volume on June. Here we go. Here's a retest. See you tomorrow, Rao. God bless you, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. Believe it or not, it's already March 16th. The days are long when the years fly by, let me tell you. Here we go. Last line of defense once again. Does it break? Look out below. We got some running room to the downside if it goes. Here we go. Now my stop just came down. And that's the break even plus or minus leg. Now it could get into the leapfrog next. Trading 5 micros, this could turn into a monster. Come on down. Come on, get in the window. I think my leapfrog is stuck, actually. Darn. Wow. All of that for a break-even trade. Unbelievable. That's trading, right? All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If you would, please like my video here on YouTube. It gives us some new eyes on our products and services, helps us out a little bit. Have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget, like my video here on YouTube. Have a great day, everyone. We're going to try to do the same thing again tomorrow. A rinse and repeat. A rinse and repeat. So long, everybody. Had a good day today. Amen.